What's up guys, it's Melissa. So thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. If you're new here, welcome. We like new faces on here. So today I am turning myself into an it girl supermodel. We are recreating Gigi Hadid's makeup. As you can see, Gigi Hadid's makeup, she has a lot of iconic styles, but literally all of them have something in common. It's pared back, very natural skin, glass-like skin, flawless skin, rosy cheeks, rosy lips, and you can see her skin in all of her looks, and that was the look we were going for today. Flushed, natural, but I still wanted to go for a bit of a glam, so I went for this look. This is the look I will be creating today. So this is her glam style look, so this is what we went for. So if you want to see how I made myself into a supermodel, stay tuned. Well, this isn't a good look, but supermodel pending, so let's get started. Okay, so to be a supermodel, basically it's no makeup, but yet makeup, but yet flawless skin, but yet not too flawless, but not really any makeup. So I'm gonna find this very tough, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be harder than it looks. So for supermodel, we need supple, soft skin, you know, glowing, cause they always look like they're flawless. But yet, secretly they do a lot of work behind the scenes. So to start off, I'm going in with this moisturizer. This is the Embroideries moisturizer, and it is like a moisturizer, makeup primer, and a moisturizing mask all in one. I really love this moisturizer. It's really light on the skin. We are really going to pack this on because we need a lot of underglow skin in this look. I'm feeling hydrated already. So basically a supermodel it girl is all about the skin. Skin is so important. So I'm going to pop on my SPF. The SPF I use always is the Image SPF, and this is in factor 50. So too much sun damage, damage your skin, and believe me, you will thank yourself in like 10 years time. So supermodels, it girls as well, they never look tired. So to help me do that, I am applying some under eye patches. So the under eye patches that I'm using are from Pixi Fortieye Firming Eye Patches. I find these really good, especially if you're traveling as well. Like, I know we're not really traveling now because we're in lockdown, but if you traveled a lot, these are really good. Or if you're feeling tired, especially for a bride for a big day, I would definitely recommend these. So we want to get rid of these eye bags. So these are my patches. I'm going to let all this soak in for 5 minutes and I will come back to you. So I'm going to take these off. This is all soaked in. This is going to be a challenge. Gigi doesn't wear a lot of makeup and I'm going to be going by her technique that she does herself. So let's do no makeup. So we have all our face nice and prepped. So I'm going to go with pre-makeup prep. So first product that I'm going in with is a bit more expensive, but I do think it is worth it. I'm sorry, is the Bobbie Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is like to die for. Now the tub is quite big. If you're using it yourself, you will get a lot out of it. Nice and generous to my skin. This is, it just smells so divine. I really love this product. My favorite products for a very sun-kissed natural look, I'm going in with the Sosu Dripping Gold But First base. I'm literally going to apply this to areas of my face where normally natural light would hit. So for foundation, I want a very natural sheer coverage foundation, but yet something that gives me a bit of coverage. With Gigi's skin, you can actually see her own skin and like her pores through her foundation. So I'm going to try replicate like a very natural looking skin tone, but yet model runway appropriate. So the foundation I opted for is the Ordinary Serum Based Foundation. This is a really nice foundation and it's super affordable. I'm going to mix it with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and this is in the shade 2.5 Fair Pale. So this is one of the new shades that they have released. I'm going to apply a small bit of Flawless Filter just to give me that bit of a glow, and I'm actually going to use Gigi's technique to do this. So her technique is she uses her hands. I'm going to do this. She really works the product into the skin with tiny bits of foundation. So this is what we're going to do. So I decided to do this look because obviously I'm obsessed with her, but I wanted to create a look that everyone will be able to create at home. I'm obsessed with this product as well. It really takes the depth look off you. But as you can see, it gives you that lovely glow. So I'm going to go in with the serum foundation. I haven't used my hands like in years, but let's just do it. Let's just go with it and see what happens. I'm going to apply, I'm literally going to work. I'm going to apply the smallest amount and we're going to work this into the skin with our fingers. So she really works the product into the skin. That is the literally key to getting that no makeup look. You really have to work the product into the skin. Ooh, this is actually coming out nice. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing your hand if you have like a full coverage foundation because that is going to be tricky and not good. But if you're looking for just a nice bit of coverage but still natural, I think this technique will work. So I'm really massaging this into the skin. I'm not putting too much pressure, but just a nice bit of pressure to kind of work it in. So I still have like this bit of a rash, so we want to kind of hide this. So I'm going to get a little stippling brush. This is from Charlene Collins, and she is an Irish makeup artist. I'm just going to bring this very lightly down on my neck. Okay, I think I'm feeling it. So for her eyes, she usually just pops a bit of foundation or concealer over it. I'm actually going to go in with the Helene base. So this is kind of like skin color. I use this a lot if I'm doing very natural eyes. So I'm going to apply it with the R03 Rebel Luna brush. This is nice, it's a nice like a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to very lightly just buff this over the eyes. For my concealer, I'm going in with the Delilah Take Cover Radiant Cream Concealer. And I'm literally just going to apply a small bit right to the center of my cheeks. And I'm going to get a different concealer up near underneath my eyes because I don't want it to be too under eye brightness either. I want it to be as natural as possible. And anywhere that I feel I need an extra bit of coverage. Still going in with the Rebel Luna. Literally buffing this into the skin. Usually if you've seen on my previous videos, I will always pat it on. So I have patted on initially just to kind of set the product, and then I'm just going to really buff that into the skin because I want it to look like it's not even there. And a lot of the time I think to be a supermodel and be it girl, I think it's mostly about the confidence. The confidence of supermodels and it girls, there's just like they literally go out with no makeup, but yet they still look phenomenal and fabulous. But I just think it is their confidence. I think this is looking good. I'm feeling very supermodelish. This is the look that we are going for. She's known for like fresh faced, really rosy complexion, like dewy rosy cheeks complexion. She doesn't have a lot of contour going on, which I love my contour. Still think that she has a bit of contour but more of a cream based. I do not have her eye space, can we just say, but she has a massive eye space, so we're going to try do our best with the eye space that I do have. She never brings her eyeshadow very high. She's such a big lid that she literally always keeps just on the eye socket. Sosu Contra Stick in Warm. And I'm actually going to apply this with a stippling brush because this is going to give more of a softer effect on the skin. Brush this off the end of the product. This is a tip to get like a natural bronze sculpted face. So we're literally going to just bring this to the very outer corners of her face. She doesn't have a strong contour, it's literally more of a shadow. So we're just going to do it to the very outskirts of the face. So instead of going in with bronzer, because sometimes that can be a bit harsh, I'm going to go in with a dark base powder, like a loose powder. So the one I'm going in with is Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade Honey. Very lightly just press this. We don't want to see where anything starts or ends. I think this is the key with the look, but I really want to keep the glow, and I don't want to mattify this too much either. So for her blush, she likes her blush very rosy, dewy. It's not like a powder blush. It's definitely like a liquid blush. So I'm gonna go in with a liquid illuminator. So this one's from Flormar. So it is an illuminator, but I think this is beautiful as a blush. She has her blush quite on her cheekbones, and then she brings it down to the apples of her cheek. It literally just, it always simultaneously flows. So you see the way that that's just like blended into our bronzer, like it just looks seamless. So what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to bring it up on, my temples. I want this all to flow and look like natural skin. I don't want it to look sculpted. I just want it to look fresh-faced and just beautiful and dewy. This is a gel for your eyebrows, so I'm just going to stick these up. But I'm not going to go too wild like I normally would wear them myself. But we're just going to have them nice and fluffy. Pencil, I'm also going in with the Refy Brow pencil. And then I'm just going to do little hair strokes up through the brow. And even though her brows are quite natural, they still are very straight at the top. So I'm very, very lightly going to feather this down. So before I go do my eyes, I'm actually going to put on a little bit of lip scrub. Should I do this at the beginning? This is meant to be part of my skincare prep. But we're going to apply a bit of the Sosu lip scrub. So I'm literally just going to apply this on. I'm going to go in with Dr. Pawpaw lip balm, and I'm going to let this settle while I'm doing my eyes. With. So I'm going to go in with the Scott Barnes palette tone. I just love the tones of his palettes. I just think they're so neutral and definitely it girl super model vibes. So next I'm going to go in with this shade Retro. So this is like a really pale yellowy tone, and I'm just blank canvas 4x1 brush. I love this blending brush. A lot of her colour is on the outer portion of her eye. So I'm literally going to focus most of the colour here. Quite low, and this is just my base color. So I'm going to go in with the Inglot Maura palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Sunset, but really, really lightly. Like, I mean like a hint of color. So I'm just going to keep most of the product here. Is enough product on the eyes. So now we're going to add that lovely shimmer, a glistening shimmer that she has, the cream section from this shadow. So I'm just going to go with a flat-headed brush, and this one is a Crown. I'm unsure of the name because I'm not going to be using it so much. Very effortlessly, like her shadows just look undone but done, if that even makes sense. Back in with the Scott Barnes palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Hollywood and Laced Mixed. So this is the shade Hollywood and this is the shade Laced, and I'm going to mix these two shades just to get the perfect yellowy gold shade. So she has a very angled smoky liner, so I'm going to go in with a kohl pencil. This is Charlotte Tilbury, the classic, and I'm just going to do a rough line of what way I want to smoke out my liner, and it's just on the very outer portion of the eye. So this is the shape that we were going for, so quite angled, quite up. So I'm just going to buff this out. So I just applied the brown liner and I smudged it out. I then went in with the Flormar gel liner, and I literally did a very thin line along the shape close to my lash line of where I applied that brown liner, and I literally just smoked it. So now I'm going in with mascara. She doesn't have any lashes on, and I'm like, what the hell out of our lashes, because I just don't know. No lashes? What? Eyeliner in this makeup look, but I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is Hollywood Duo Liner. I'm going to go in with this beautiful nude shade. So we're going to move on to lips. Charlotte Tilbury Passion Kiss Lip Balm, and I'm going to go in with MAC Soar Lipstick. Use Enchanting Kiss. This is more of a pinky nude. This is the balm from Charlotte Tilbury. Unbelievable. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. This is from Jordana Tica as well, and this is Glass Slipper. So I'm going to go in with the cream product on top. It's so dreamy. I'm literally just going to apply this to highlighter in all those right places. So her highlighter does be quite subtle, but like all over, more so the front of her face. It's quite bronzy as well. I'm going to go in with a bit of bronze on my neck. So this is the Bperfect Persian Gold Face and Body. I am definitely nearly there to being an it girl supermodel. I'm using the Beauty Works wand, Molly May wand, and literally I think the key to this is just doing very, very small little piece of hair, quickly curling it. This is our finished Gigi Hagid look. Really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really actually happy how this makeup turned out. It's a really simple look that you can create yourselves at home. If you do recreate it, please let me know. I would love to see your looks. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Please let me know other videos you would like to see or any recreations of makeup looks you would like me to do. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.